The Holy Trinity explained in music.
The Trinity?
Sorry, Neo, not that Trinity. In religion, it is believed that God is one God with three co-eternal beings, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The three persons are distinct, yet are one essence or nature. I couldn't understand that concept when I was young, and whenever I tried to ask someone older than me, they couldn't explain it either. So this tutorial will explain something similar to that in music. This will show how three different scales can exist in one scale. By the way, just to be clear, my tutorials are about music and not religion. I just happened to stumble upon this by accident.
There are no accidents.
Anyway, I introduced the concept of one. First, I showed the shortcut pentatonic version, which I called the Holy Grail of scales, including the formula for the duality of music, C major is equal to A minor, meaning they are really not separate scales but just one. I stated that by using just one scale, you can be able to play along any song in the universe. You just have to learn to transpose the scale. Again, this is a music tutorial and I just happened to use those religious terms by accident.
There are no accidents.
You said that earlier, Ugay.
That was no accident either.
Moving on, I then revealed the full heptatonic version of the C major scale. What I didn't mention is that within the scale or chord progression, since they are just mirrors of each other, there are three pentatonic scales within the scale, namely C major is equal to A minor, F major is equal to D minor, and G major is equal to E minor. Suffice it to say, a trinity with something in the middle, B diminished, which I could argue is also interchangeable with augmented. This pretty much looks like a sacred symbol if you ask me. There is also a practical use for this. In the pentatonic form, you will see that the other scales fit inside the C major scale. You can experiment and change positions once in a while, and you will be surprised that it will give a different sound or feel even if all of the notes are inside the same scale because of the difference in the arrangements of those notes. These are modal changes, to put it simply. I also shared the explanation of modal changes in my other videos. So, to sum up this topic, we have one scale which contains three separate scales within the scale, which also happens to be a nice way to visualize a possible explanation of the Holy Trinity.